I'm keeping that in.
Please don't.
Okay. My name is CJ.
Taylor.
And today we're going to be talking about the Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization case. During this case, the Supreme Court overruled Roe v. Wade, the 1973 decision that legalized abortion nationwide, and Planned Parenthood versus Casey, which was in 1992, which reaffirmed Roe v. Wade. The court ruled that the Constitution does not confer a right to abortion. The decision returned the authority to regulate abortion to individual states, allowing them to set their own laws on abortion access.
What part am I reading? Just where you pointed right here.
Just read the bottom one.
Okay. It's relevant to teens because the case is crucial for understanding how the law can impact personal rights. As the ruling states allows states to decide the legality of abortion, teens may see how this decision influences not only access to reproductive health care, but also how such legal battles can shape society values and future laws.
And then I feel like this affects teens in our day and age just because abortion is something that has been more vocalized in public and something that's talked about a lot now. And it's not even just like in a way as, oh, we're taking lives and stuff like that. But like the way that I think about it is if the person's meant to be a mom and is in the right space to do that, or if there was other things contributing to that allow them to have an abortion, or if they're even capable of taking care of a child. As in my opinion, I feel like if they're not in the right position to be taking care of a child, then I feel like abortion is an okay decision, especially if it's a situation where their body can't handle it. If there's a situation where they might not survive if they have that child, I don't feel like it's a good thing to put yourself through that knowing you might not survive. And especially if there's a case, say like it was a rape or anything like that, I don't feel like someone should be forced to have a child if under those circumstances. But
also going off what she was saying is like not saying like it's a good thing and that it should like just like if a teen like they have sex and she gets pregnant, like, oh, abortion automatically. Like it's also what like how she was saying like if they're able to take care of themselves, because you also don't know the position they're in, like how she was saying health issues, like it's really bad. And people are saying like, oh, abortion like shouldn't be okay because it's murdering the child, but then it could also kill the child during birth and kill the mother during birth. So in reality the child has less of an importance than the teen in this, because why are we going to risk a teen life over a baby that hasn't experienced one day of life at all, which a teen has so much more years to live.
And taking responsibility for it is important. Like Taylor was saying, if it's just teens being irresponsible and then that results in a baby, that's one thing, and take accountability for that. But I feel like it really does depend on the situation, and I feel like girls should have the option to have an abortion if needed. And with this ruling, if say abortion was not legalized, I don't feel like it's the right call to make. I don't feel like it's the government's choice to be telling girls what they can and cannot do for their own bodies. I feel like it is, if it's your body, it is your choice to what you want to do with your body, and no one should be overruling your own decision for yourself. Okay.
Also, we have too much population in this world, so why are we going to add more? Like, love and respect pregnancies, women, teenagers, whatever. But you can't be mad over having too much of a big population and then getting mad at people for not wanting to add to it. Not in like saying like, oh, it's a good thing, like everyone should get an abortion. But like we were saying, if we don't have like the financial stability, the mental stability, like if you're not mentally stable to take care of yourself, you're not going to be mentally stable to take care of a baby, let alone help the baby in the womb. So why are we going to risk that for anyone?
Okay. Thank you.